Welcome back, my dear friends of the universe, to another small update and discussion video where we talk about Fallout 4. Bethesda has continued releasing their Fallout 4 special video series explaining every special stat in their own kind of old school cartoonish way, which I think is pretty bonkersly awesome, if I might say so myself. And if you have not seen the latest entries that I'm talking about, then please click the annotation in the corner right now. It's f***ing awesome, I tell you. Yeah. Also, they released the live stage interview from E3 with the Fallout 4 team leaders on their channel, so I took some time and I analyzed that just a tad to see if there was some new interesting stuff we could take from that. And it was actually quite interesting to hear the developers' vision of what and why they made some of the design decisions for their creation, that is Fallout 4. And to be honest, not too much of interest to me or you was to be had here, at least if you have been watching my other videos as well, but there was some things that caught my interest, and that involved a lot around the design decisions for Fallout 4. So what we all realized quickly when we saw the footage that they released in the gameplay trailers and so on is that they stepped away from the whole gray filter that was used for Fallout 3 when the graphics was made for Fallout 4. And that was actually a decision based on previous installments of the Fallout franchise. Art director Istvan Pele said that he wanted to capture the essence of Fallout 1 with a more colorful visual style than the gray filter that Fallout 3 has. So that seems to be the main reason why we are going to be visiting a much more vibrant and saturated wasteland this time around. And looking back at the footage of Fallout 1, it seems like they decided to even step it up a notch with the color scheme. They also wanted to make the very dense environments more so than ever before. Also with more elements of verticality, so I guess the world itself will feel a little bit more dynamic and there will be more stuff in the world in general, which is going to be interesting to see. And with all that said, that's pretty interesting to hear their vision and their artistic ideas of what they wanted to do with the game, but in the end, if this is something good or bad is something for us to decide, isn't it, right? So buckle up, Wastelander! It's soon time again to go and explore the wasteland, and this time it's actually located in Boston. Just remember that I have not spoken about that at all. So yeah. Boston. Cool, huh? Also, we have the system requirements for Fallout 4 if you are a member of the PC something race. The minimum requirements for the game will be Windows 7, 8 or 10, of course. 68-bit OS required, so you need to have 68-bit OS running on the system in order to play the game. So please check up on that. 32-bit won't work. Apparently, I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. Intel Core i5 2300, 2.8 gigahertz, or the AMD equivalent, or something similar. 8 gigabytes of RAM, 30 gigabytes of free HDD space. This is sort of an estimate because this will fluctuate because of regular updates and more and so on, depending on which language area you're in. And yeah, it's gonna be a fluctuating size of the game, whatever. NVIDIA 550 Ti or the AMD equivalent here as well. So with that said, we have some recommended specs as well, and it's pretty similar. Of course, there's going to be an upgrade in how the processing department. You're going to need an Intel Core i7 or the AMD equivalent or something more equivalent of that, or the 8 gigabytes of RAM. That seems to be a similar requirement overall, and the size requirement will be the same here. It will be fluctuating, as I said, because of regular updates and so on, so this is just an estimate basically. And the graphics card, NVIDIA GTX 780 or the AMD equivalent right there as well. So what can we take from this? This will be a pretty hardware heavy game. Last generation graphics for the recommended settings, pretty powerful CPU, lots of RAM and a bulk of free space will be required if you are going to play this game with acceptable performance, I would guess. Would we expect less from a game released in 2015? Probably not. I did do a quick comparison with The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt recommended settings, and Fallout 4 does require a bit more of a powerful machine when compared, but with that said, it's really hard to say why that is. But I thought it was interesting and nonetheless, so I wanted to mention it. Also, digitally, the game will become available at 12:01 a.m. local time in all territories. In North America, the unlock time will be 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. In Asia, there will be a sort of a lock. It will be available at 12 a.m. on Tuesday, November 11th, and in Japan, it's gonna be available at 12 a.m. Thursday, December 17th. So, the Japanese people will have to, I don't know, watch YouTube in the meantime or something. So with that said, ready up your Australian VPNs, everyone. Fuck waiting a day more than others. Yeah! Really, that's something that you can do. If you know what a VPN is, that's not something that I'm gonna go into great detail about in this video. If you get a VPN, then you can play this game probably a lot sooner than you would be able to otherwise if you're not already living in Australia or New Zealand or whatever. And with that said, thanks for watching. Leave your opinion about all this in the comment section below, please. And leave a like and a share. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. And until next time. Bye.